There's lumps of it round the back if you want it. Well, howdy. Well, it's just that femons, if you look in the news items and everything, they're throwing hissy fits everywhere. But they're not really hissy fits, they're just children acting up, aren't they? And you'd think it would be embarrassing to other femons, but it doesn't seem to be. And I don't think they're getting great amount of attention from men, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons, because they're attention seekers, aren't they? Not the news seekers. The news seekers actually were pretty good. But you notice all these new causes and these people all getting together, and they're mostly always femons, aren't they, at the front line, causing the trouble. The cause means nothing to them. It's the attention and causing drama. And I used to be against sex bots and artificial wombs, but you know what? I'm beginning to think it's a great idea. And it's amazing that they actually do something of their own choice and then they'll blame somebody else for it. It's amazing. And I don't know why they just don't skip the middleman out. When a femon gets caught drinking and driving on a DUI and she's married or with a boyfriend, they should just charge him immediately. It's not her fault. He must have made her do it. So I'm going to put a link down below where some femon of 28 years old took an overdose or accidentally took an overdose. Nobody really knows. But they're blaming her ex-boyfriend of mental torture. Even though they've been separated for a long time, they're still blaming the man. Because he used to apparently call her fat and ugly. Which to me is fairly unbelievable because she's neither fat nor ugly. But they're blaming a man of her death even though they've been separated for a long time and he has nothing to do with her. Reading the story, it looks to me like she has some mental issues and always has had. Maybe some confidence issues as well. And she started using alcohol, I guess, to build up her confidence or something, I don't know. But it was a mixture of alcohol and medication because she was on medication as well by the doctors for her instability that caused her death. Whether she purposely did it or not, who knows? But in this news story, at no time do they give the responsibility to the femon in any way. They always put it on the man. He's the bad guy. He made her who she was. And as all us men know, women don't do what men tell them, do they? They usually do what they want. Surprised they didn't charge the ex-boyfriend with manslaughter or something. I mean, it's a tragic story. She obviously had mental issues pretty well all her life, I suspect. But the only person's fault it is her fault. She just made the wrong choices. Then I'm not sure when it happens, but at a certain age we all become adults in the eyes of the law. But I guess femons never become adults. And though men have broad shoulders, we pretty well are blamed for every femon's screw-up. And you've seen it loads of times, a married woman who's gone with about 7 different men and cheated on her husband. It's not her fault. It's her husband's fault. He just didn't give her enough attention. That's amazing, isn't it, really? I mean, just maybe she liked it. So be careful out there, my men, because even if you have consensual sex with a femon, all they have to do is change their mind about it. And that can be a long time down the road, too. And you could find yourself in real deep trouble. Anyway, take a read of this, it's not very long, and let me know what you think. It's amazing how they can just try and find a man somewhere to blame, even her ex. They do that all the time as well when a femon commits suicide. They try and find a man to put in the frame, don't they? When a man commits suicide, they don't look for a femon, do they? When usually it's probably the cause. And I believe they want men to walk around feeling guilty about something or other all the time. All men are guilty until proven innocent. And only resulting is I'm staying more and more away from femons completely. And every man should do the same. Let me know what you think. See ya.